once once Chat GPT came around, I think it really kind of boosted. So it's helped me out tremendously in my life and business and work. Just everything, productivity, coach, consultant, all of that. Like AI has really made a very fast impact on me, and I'm just not really learning how to use it, right? And of course, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything about AI. I've I got I take classes, I take entrepreneurial classes, I take all these different classes and things, but what one of my coaches says, and I'm definitely gonna have my coach that teaches me kind of AI on the podcast as well. But you can be a expert today, a novice tomorrow, and beginner the next day because it's moving so fast. You can create things. Um, you can create things that used to take years in days now. You didn't utilize an AI. Um, so that's a part of some why I've started AI, and then also a strictly AI podcast. Also, I've been a business owner for 9 years. I am still a realtor investor. Have a real estate investing team, a realtor team, and I've coached and consulted in real estate for 9 years, going on 10 years in September. But I seen the shift, so I started shifting into the AI space. Right now, I'm a consultant for one of the top airlines in the world as a QA architect. So pretty much what that is I test out different features, functionalities that within software that's about to be released out to the public. So to make sure you don't have any bugs, any defects or anything once the consumer actually gets it or the business owner actually gets it within the organization. Um, so I like to test things. Just think of it like the iPhone. Every time you get like an update, that update goes through a what we call a software development lifecycle. Pretty much when they're making the software, it has to be tested before it goes out to you. So that's why you have update one here, update here, and then in the middle of the night, it updates your programming so that whatever bug that was there, it got fixed or they just upgraded it. So that's what I do. I'm a systems person. I've always been like a systematized person. If I did it one time, I feel like it should happen the same way again, without me actually doing it. So automation, and so that's what I do as a consultant for them right now. But I also have different systems as well myself, where I've built, have a tech startup where I'm helping podcasters, coaches, consultants, and service providers streamline their businesses utilizing AI. So we literally put the system in your business. So where like your solo business owners, they don't have to be solo anymore. As an agent, I was always running and pushing and had to do this, had to write contracts and had to do all these different things, but I wasn't doing the money making activities, which is really cold calling, getting more leads, having consultations. But I'm doing paperwork. I'm filming content. I'm um following up. I'm pushing paperwork. I'm talking to the attorneys. You don't have to do all of that, y'all. Um, Systems help you grow, and then eventually scale. And with all the different businesses I've done, we'll probably talk about that a little later in the show. It's been interesting and been a journey, but nonetheless, I got a tech startup where we helping podcasters, content creators go from end to end with intake all the way to video production at the end, and then it end up posting out for you. So if you are interested in that, I'm definitely gonna have a link in the bio where you can schedule a demo call. If it's a good fit, then we can implement this system into your processes so that you won't be stressed out anymore. We like to call it peace as a service. piece as a service. We have software as a service. This is piece as a service. Literally, I'm not selling a tool. I'm not selling um, another product or anything. It's actually a service that we can put into your business, and it'll offload at least 3 to 5 tasks off your daily thing. That's not the high level money making activity that you should be doing anyway. So that's that. Who is this podcast for? So it is for inspiring entrepreneurs, business owners, solo business owners, people that's in the 9 to 5 jobs that want to do a business, but they don't necessarily have the time. This is for you. Um, this is for you. We're utilizing AI to get more productive so that you can go and do the things that you really love to do. That's who the podcast is for, and it's going to keep expanding even more. So, next question is, what pain point were you experiencing yourself that led to this idea? That's a great question. I gotta see who sent that one in. So, what pain point was I experiencing myself that led me to this idea? So, I've always wanted to start a podcast, right? Every time I started one, it was like with a partner, and great people, but our schedules never really aligned. I was either too busy with my 10 different businesses, right? So it wasn't just them, and then and they seen my hustle and grind, possibly, maybe not. uh, but our schedules just never were aligned. We'd do like 2 or 3 episodes, and then after that we never really continued on, because there's so much to do within the podcasting industry that people don't really realize. You literally have to, if you have guests, you have to get guests in for their intake. Then you have to film it. One, you have to either get some good production items. Two, you have to, get microphones, all that fun stuff. Three, you need to actually get together if you're actually filming it, or if you're doing it virtually. And mind you, this one will be virtually. My IG handle is the AI Biz Nomad. I don't want to be stagnant. I want to be able to run any one of my businesses from anywhere in the world. Me and my wife love to travel, so this will be a virtual podcast. We may see, no, for right now it's going to be virtual. Going to be virtual. Um, but yeah, so pretty much we weren't able to really connect. I've tried 3 or 4 different business partners as well, so much love to them. But I realized that I am super consistent, but sometimes having other outside parties may not make you as consistent. Thinking of it like this: have you ever started a gym journey in the beginning of the year, and you had your friend join you within that beginning of the year? Both of y'all going first week, yeah, you good. Second week, the other person may fall off on Monday. Then the next day, well, they didn't go the other day, so I'm gonna fall off, right? It's kind of like that. Like you really, you have the great intentions, but sometimes time get in the way, and it's not necessarily a priority. With that being said, when I started my gym journey, this was 3 to 5 years ago. Mind you, I did lose 50 pounds. If you go to my page, you can definitely see my weight loss journey. But instead of just having like a friend, I got more serious about it, and I actually hired a coach that was consistent, that showed up every morning, 5 a.m., held me accountable, had meal plans. I had to actually had to text him my food to tell him what was I eating, what was I not eating. I came in 5 a.m. They was there. Unlike my friends that just they not getting paid for it. They just doing it for them, but their why may not been big enough. So that's one part of the reason why I started this podcast. The second reason is I've had many different businesses. As an agent, that's where it started. That funded a lot of my businesses. I've had I flip houses, build houses. I raise money to build houses. I'm a capital raiser, and then also this gives me a headache now, and I hope I can save somebody from this, from my journey to not do this, because how the world how the world is, you have to have multiple streams of income, right? And multiple streams of income is good, but you need to have one stream streaming first, and then you go to the next one. So that was my mistake, and I am going to share it. I actually going to go ahead and share it now. First podcast, I think is good to actually know who you're speaking to and the things that I've been through, right? So I made a lot of money in real estate. Was top realtor nationwide. Top 15%, top 5%, top producers in my brokerages. I coach and train the new agents that come through the brokerage. You have to, by license law, you have to be with an experienced agent for your first three transactions to make sure everything runs smoothly. So, just doing that. Was coaching on the side for people that want to learn how to flip houses. Um, so I've laid a lot of money in real estate, but I took those. My business was I had team members, had cold callers, had the whole team, right? But it wasn't all the way. Um, it wasn't all the way systemized to where it was running without me. So what I end up doing is getting into, I was doing Airbnbs, had Airbnbs on houses, right? Then I had my rental properties. I had to do that. Mind you, I still have property managers for them, but I would still have to take my attention away from cold calling and meeting, getting new leads for real estate business to attend to those items if something should happen to like one of those houses, right? Then I had a car rental business where I was renting out the cars to Uber Eat drivers, DoorDash drivers. I wanted it passive, so I didn't do like the Toro route because you had to the turnover was a lot higher on that. I've rented it out to, like I said, DoorDash drivers and Uber Eats drivers to so they can run their business, right? Did good, but still, if something should happen, I have to take my attention away from here, put it in there. Also had 18 wheelers. I had three 18 wheelers on the road where, hey, trucks, that probably the biggest mistake I've done. Lost a lot of money on that, but I got a lot of experiences from it as well. So if you don't take anything else from this conversation today, stick to one thing, become a master of it. The grass is not greener on the other side; it's greener where you water it, right? Uh, but learning all of those, going through all of those experiences, made me who I am today, made me as systemized I am today, and the next level with this tech startup. Hey, I'm locked in and focused on educating on Strictly AI podcast and my tech startup. And that's it. That's enough for me. And we're gonna grow and scale this to within the first year and in this and I'm starting like right now. This is what is this? June 27. So by next year I want this minimum a $2 million business. And I think I could do more. But we're gonna have it right there, right? Putting it out there right now. Hold me accountable, right? So let's say what else do we want to talk about? So, but at the end of the day, I didn't start this podcast because I had the free time. I started because I realized most creators, service providers were drowning in like content chaos, misleads, broken workflows, system optimizations. They didn't really know. They don't have like SOPs or anything for their business. Um, and at the same time, AI is out here changing the game for many others because it can help so much with this. But you may be thinking about, something somebody else is saying that's not really educated on the topic, right? And once you learn how to utilize AI, you can take your thought process and put it into AI, and it will generate a lot of things, a lot of great things that you may have not even thought about, right? And we're gonna have some brilliant minds come on here and show you how they're doing it and how it can really change and impact your life. So, congratulations for you, especially if you're still here. Like, share, and subscribe. um, Comment if you, and then if you know anybody that's really a beast at AI, tag them below. We would love to get reach out to them, see if they're a good fit, and have them on the podcast as well. This is going to be a movement. Mark my words. This is going to be a movement that you do not want to miss, and we're going to be the ringleader of it. So hey, let's get it. 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 All right. Let's see what else. What else? What makes Strictly AI different from other AI podcasts or productivity shows? I think we're definitely gonna have a different twist. The shows that we do have out, one was good to kind of know your competition, but they're talking about it in a very high level where most people can't really understand it. And I want this podcast to be where it is. One of my coaches always says, have it at like a third or eighth grade level to where people can actually understand it. So we're gonna talk. I know high level talk because I'm in the tech industry, but I also know as a kind of a scrum master role, what a scrum master is, they can talk the technical lane, but they also have to talk to shareholders that don't necessarily know the technical lane and put those together. So we're gonna have that twist to where you're gonna have the technical savviness, but the where you can regurgitate and consume it and actually take action on it. I want you to take action on it. I need those results because I want you to take this AI and use it for good and go out to the world and make a great impact. We're here to make impact. So let's go out and make these impact. Um, why should content creators, agents, online coaches, podcasters, anything within business tune in? This is I I I care about people a lot, and I don't think this is really out there right now, as big as it's going to be. And we're behind, especially my people of color. We're behind already as it is. And if we keep thinking things are a scam, people not actually using it and not using it for a good. We have some brilliant minds, but sometimes we just don't have the tools and resources, or the we didn't have the knowledge or the people that was actually doing it to kind of grab onto their coattail and go and run with it, right? Now you have AI and all knowledge is at your disposal. Personally, you don't even need a mentor or a coach anymore. AI can be that coach. Like you have this is going to be a huge shift that's about to happen. And if you're not in tune with it, you're going to get left behind. And so this is why you should tune in and you should let everybody know about Strictly AI podcast because I'm gonna have some guests come on um, that's very high level in productivity, very high level in executive categories, very high level in business. I'm gonna have a variety of guests come on to speak about what's going on in the AI space and how they're utilizing it in their personalized and business life. So definitely tune in, tap in. You don't want to miss it. I promise to you, you don't want to miss it. Um, so yeah, man. What else? Any other questions or things that I kind of want to address? Let me look over my notes real quick. Let's see. Man, it's Friday. It's a great day, man. Little, what else? About my life. Married. Will be married for 10 years in September. Yeah, 10 years in September. Been together for 15 years, being 15 years. And wow, it's been time kind of just flies, right? Um, she's awesome. And she's actually calling me right now. She's actually a nurse, so she makes a huge impact in the world as well. I have a dog. His name is Milo. Best friend. Don't have any kids. Love to work out. Obviously, love to travel. My mission is to literally take this podcast, take my system software, work from anywhere in the world, travel, explore the world with the family, looking to have some kids pretty soon. And then just love networking, love business, love really understanding why people do certain things. If I went back to school, I do have a college degree, associates in business administration, supply chain management degree, bachelor's in supply chain management. Um, what else, man? I that's a little bit about me. Love to travel, love to work out, love hanging with the family. Um, like a stress-free, peaceful life, to be honest. And that is about it for today. I really do appreciate you tuning in and tapping in. What uh, in the next few years, remember this, right? AI is one going to replace a lot of jobs. So but what comes with replacing jobs, taking those jobs per se, they have to create jobs to keep up with AI because it's going to be moving at a rapid pace. So if you're ahead of the curve, you are in the proper position right now to get ahead of the curve and possibly if you're looking for a job, get into the job, looking to go and scale your business, you can go ahead and do that. You'd be ahead of the curve. So we're gonna have many guests come on, gonna give you gems, actionable steps, no fluff. Um, learn about their journey, where they kind of, how they doing, how they utilizing AI to start, grow, scale their business, personal life, anything along those lines, right? So I do invite you to follow us on this journey. Uh, once you're part of the movement, share once you learn something, share your testimony, share this with a friend, family member that's kind of been on the fence about it or don't know anything about it at all. I'm telling you, it's going to change their lives. Once you learn how to utilize it, it's going to change your life for the best, right? Again, my name is Bryant Miller, the AI biz nomad on IG, Bryant Miller everywhere else. And this is the Strictly AI podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. And we look forward to you joining us on this movement as we make a great impact in the world. Thank you. Bryant, signing out.